Hello everyone and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. I'm really sorry that I missed on Saturday, but my voice has just been really painful. It might still sound a little crunchy today, but the show must go on. We've got to find out exactly what the heck is happening. We managed to go back into the past, save Akane. Was that the only thing we were intended to do, or is there more? I suspect there's a lot more, and I hope that she's gonna tell us about it now. Why would you do all this? What does it matter that Fi and I can jump through time?
Haven't I told you?
You only told us some of it, though.
Death was unavoidable.
I get that, but, I mean...
You are all destined to die.
Oh. Great.
Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
But what does the project do? I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah.
Yeah, like, I need to know the big scope. Like, surely it wasn't just saving her like it has been in the past. Is it to, like, what? Stop the pandemic? Is that even possible with just 2 people? Or something like it, like to save the world. Again, is that just possible with 2 people that can jump through time?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
Wait, no, ma'am. You're gonna ma'am. You need to start talking. I just saved your butt.
What?
You can't just do that.
Just when is eventually.
Yeah, what the heck? Like, you're talking to people that can go through time. That could be any point.
In a future not very far from now.
I don't understand why it can't be now. Oh, there must be some plan in place. Something's got to happen then. That means something is still going to happen at this point, right? If she can't bear all now, then we're not finished. Oh, no. Bullshit. That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked his knife up off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Okay, please don't use it on anyone. Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
Time for what? What are you talking about? Oh no, you know what I'm worried about? She knows that, remember, we jumped here. This isn't us. We might not have much time to stay here. Maybe she already knows that. We've got plenty of time.
No.
Oh no. We're gonna... Hopefully by saving her like this, we are able to meet up with her in another timeline where there is more time. See, that's the problem. It gets so confusing, right?
In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
I get it. That makes sense, at least. What?
This is the way it has to be.
She already has it planned.
Don't fight it.
Yeah. It's hard to gauge, too, because of the way the game presented it to us, and when we get so involved in the story, the people, the puzzles, we don't really think too much, maybe, or at least I didn't, about how much time is actually passing in these other timelines before we have to go back. Problem is, do we know which timeline is our original yet? Where are we from? Like, what year, what place, what line are we from? Have any of these been our original? I'm worried about that. Probably not. That makes me nervous.
Lagomorph.
I'm sorry? Wait, who? Lagomorph means rabbit, doesn't it?
Yes.
Of course. I get it. Hello.
Lagomorph?
It's a name for a rabbit, is it not?
You call him Zero Jr.
We do.
His official designation is Lagomorph.
I see. I get it. Didn't she also call him a different name at one point? Maybe in the last episode even. Didn't she call him like, something else? I have to go back and look.
Lagomorph, this is an order.
Oh no, okay.
Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Compliance? Oh Jesus, it's like, oh my goodness. It's like the Flight of the Navigator. Has anyone ever seen that? It's old. That's an old 80s Disney movie. It's one, I like it though. Remember it from my childhood. The robot in it always said compliance. I see.
Now,
She has to set it up.
everything is in place.
Even though Dio didn't kill her in this timeline, it still needs to be set up that he goes into the game. I get it.
I have put the bracelet onto Dio.
Right, okay.
All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room.
Mm-hmm.
The second one from the right.
Right, it can't deviate too far, right? Otherwise her plan won't get put in place.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room.
Our bodies? Oh no, wait, are you gonna be able to do all that yourself?
Once that's done,
No shame, I'm
I
just
will
saying you're kind of
reset
old.
its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Oh, okay, of course. So we don't even know how many times this might have been attempted. But I'm assuming this is it. Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember.
That's right. It like if you leave it like this without Dio getting the bracelet and everything going forward, isn't that going to create like a paradox where shit gets changed? And then nothing they planned will actually possibly come to pass.
Your consciousness is about to leave your body
Oh
and
my God.
return to the future.
I like this, but God, time travel like this is so goddamn complicated to make sense out of, especially when they do it this much.
Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in.
God, oh, I hope that I don't lose like important details because I'm just so damn confused.
If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
Oh, of course. So, okay, so the way she's saying it is it has to be set up in place for the right consciousness to be back in the right place. I wonder what happens if it's not.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've pretty much set it up so that's what's happening.
Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
Yeah, I mean, we can't tell which is which.
You are exactly correct.
That is like, that's so confusing though. I mean, God, think about how confusing it would be for them. They just have to go with it. God, my brain would be fried at this point.
Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
What's that? She paused and pulled something out of her pocket. A key? It was a small key attached to a string. We've seen this before, have we not?
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it.
Wait, have
All
we
right,
seen this
Sigma?
before? I feel like I have, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Have we seen this? I don't remember. What's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
Okay, we have definitely heard that before. From Phi.
It's Latin.
Yeah.
It means, what you are, I was.
I was. Right. She's told us that before. What does the key open?
What I am, you will be.
It must open something in another timeline.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with it?
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
Oh, okay. Man, we talk about how she's talking so slow, and like I read a comment that I didn't even think about, and I'm so glad that I read the comment that she's possibly her voice is altered either by herself or by just the game doing it, because everyone's got Radical 6, and it didn't even dawn on me that that was a thing. She's probably talking so slow, or it seems to us like she's talking slow because we're supposed to be infected with Radical 6. That's so crazy to me that they even put that tiny ass detail in there. Because at first I was like really annoyed. I was like, why the fuck is this lady talking so slow? What?
Go.
But when you think about everything they've put together just for this plot, this is like unbelievable.
Return to the future.
Okay, I'll go, but gosh darn, are we going to know what to open?
You won't be alone.
Okay. I mean, she's got to be there then if we saved her, hopefully, right?
I will be at your side,
Okay.
watching over you.
I hope that's true. I wonder what that means.
Now hurry.
Okay, so she's gonna either be in the game in the next place we go to somehow, or maybe she'll have a message for us there? Wait! Oh, no. A timeline's happening. We're recalling. We're going back. Oh, shit. I saw Kay's armor a few times, and that makes me worry. Also. Okay. So that has to be continued as well. A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Thank you. Alright, well, with multiple saves, we can save in an active LP, but you usually shouldn't do that. Oh, we're back down here. Okay, again, just curious. I want to see what happened up here and what it looks like. Just to see. No, that's all done. Alright. So there's no going back there. Well, I mean, you could, but you can't change anything at this point. So now we're here. So, AB game, round 3, ally. Let's go. We've opened it up. Right, okay.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
So we're back here in the infirmary. All right. Now, this did happen last time we were here. Did it not? Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Oh, Vi, I don't know.
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
No, what happened?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary,
But...
We waited, and the two of you never returned.
Oh, of course. The last time we left this, they were going to the infirmary, and we were possibly going to meet them there before the AB game happened.
so we went to the warehouse to check on you.
Oh, were they passed out, probably? Is that... I'm assuming that's what happens.
We found you passed out in front of the AB room.
Yeah. They passed out because they jumped.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
Oh, thank you, guys. That was nice. I looked over at Fi and met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah, that. Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh? That was pretty cool.
Huh.
I mean, we all liked it, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Yeah, I think we all do. That was great. That was some good moves.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Hey, Quark, you all right? Oh, I'm so glad. Quark, I do like seeing him all right, mostly because we just never got to really interact with him.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Hey, Alice, I'm glad you're okay, too. Alice!
Back among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Well, I mean, still, in this timeline, aren't they the only two that are cured?
Yeah, thanks.
Well, let's not think about that, I guess, for right now. Maybe things will change. I'm still glad to see you two.
Grandpa told me what you did.
Yeah,
Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
of course. No problem. All in a day's work. Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action. Who's he talking to? The kid is talking to you right now, Sigma!
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I know he meant Alice, but come on, the kid's on the screen. Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was an offer for Alice.
Not really my point.
What you need from her? She's already got it all hanging out hardly. Like, Sigma, just use your imagination at this point.
Whatever. Forget about that.
Yeah, please.
Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Oh, true. Wait, so I'm assuming... Oh, we allied. We automatically allied. That's why it said ally in the jump. They were passed out. They automatically all allied, so we didn't have to do anything. Thank God. I didn't want to have to make a decision. I was like, no, my brain is done. I'm done with making decisions. I need to see where this is going. Huh?
What are you talking about?
How long were they out for, too? Because they might have allied for more than one round.
Look at your bracelet.
What have we got? Oh, hey. It says 10. I have 10 BP?
I've got 15 BP.
Dang, girl, you above me even.
That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
Okay, so for sure. But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours.
Okay, I get it.
We've played the AB game 3 times.
Nice. Everyone did everyone get through? That's amazing. Everyone really did it? I'm so proud if they did. 3 times?
Yes. Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time.
Yes, of course.
But no matter who voted, everyone chose ally.
Because Dio's locked up, so he can't do anything. We were passed out, and everyone else agreed to it. That's wonderful. I'm so glad about that, actually. Okay. 3rd round. Yeah. Everyone's good. Literally everyone can leave.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
Wait a minute, though. What about Akane? What about that? I'm assuming we have to go find her. How are we gonna do that, though? I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all of our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. That's also very true. Or could the bombs have had something to do with it? Also that, the threat of that is gone. We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had strengthened our bond. That's so wonderful, though. Which, I had to admit, would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. Yes. This must have been what Akane was talking about. Just this, though? Just to have everyone leave the game? That can't be all of it, because she's the one that put the game together in the first place. So why would she put herself in danger, other people's deaths on the table, just to get us all out of a game that she put us in? What does that change exactly, other than her living and us getting out? But none of that would have mattered if the game never started in the first place. There has to be a bigger picture of what she wanted us to do.
Haven't I told you?
There has to be.
Death was unavoidable.
I'm not sure I understand.
Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Okay.
Come on, let's go!
Wait a minute, wait. But are we supposed to look for her in this timeline? I'm assuming yes.
Let's open the door and get out of here!
Okay, hang on. Wait. What about him? We're not gonna leave him here, surely. I mean, that wouldn't be a very nice thing to do, despite what he did. After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. Oh, shit. Really? I didn't think they'd do it. Alice was the only holdout. She complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio then, she reluctantly complied. Oh, okay. Well, in the hopes that people will be able to come back and get him. Still, rip.
All right,
Dang, he fucked up bad. They're not even taking him with.
let's get going.
I can't say I blame them, I guess. Right, but okay. Are we actually just walking out of here? Alright. I wonder if Sigma will remember. Like the key and stuff. I wonder if he has it on him. That'll be interesting to see. I mean, I'm assuming that he does. There it is. Are we just gonna open it without... Oh, that kind of seems final. Wait. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Oh, everyone's in a hurry. Okay, I don't know. Shouldn't we be looking around? Everyone else swallowed and nodded. Oh. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Alright. Well, it's open now. It's too late. Oh, geez, okay. Well, I hope she's behind this door. Otherwise, we're leaving her behind, too, wherever she is. Or maybe it doesn't matter? We'll just have to see where the game tells us to go.
The number 9 door has been opened.
Okay.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Right. All right, everybody. Let's move. Okay, we're in here again. I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. The number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1.
No, it's gonna close though.
0.
It has to.
The number 9 door is closing.
Okay. Well, bye, Dio. Oh, shoot. Well, that's what he gets. I don't know why I feel a twinge of empathy for him now. Maybe that's just me. Because he certainly doesn't deserve it. But all the same.
The number 9 door has closed.
Okay.
This ends the nonary game.
Alright, see you later, shitlord.
Thank you for your participation.
Maybe someone really will come and find him?
As
Oh
the
boy.
game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
Wait a minute though, they didn't leave him handcuffed, did they? Because that's just death for that guy. Hopefully they undid that at least so he could walk around and, you know, eat and stuff. Oh no, he might just be going to his death. We don't know. Dang. Everyone's brutal out here now. Everyone's had enough. Right, okay. It's taking a long time. Here it is. Okay. So we're gonna go through the same thing we went through before. The suits and all that, right? To go outside because of the pandemic.
Looks like we did it.
Okay.
Yes. We should keep moving.
Luna's here too. I'm so glad. So happy. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar looking door. We pushed it open and went in. This is the PC room, right? Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's probably enough for everybody. The pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yes, we do. Don't ask me how, though. Yeah, sorta. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside, and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means that if we want to go out, we have to decompress so that we match the outside air pressure. This room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange room. You see all those suits along the wall? I figure we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute.
What's wrong?
You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
It might be. We don't know. Yeah. Well, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were all already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seemed a little pointless. That's true, except for Quark and Alice now.
Why?
So they would certainly need it.
How did all this happen?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Did they?
No.
See, I think in this timeline, they're not really sure about the severity of everything that's gone on.
That's not possible.
Oh no. Maybe they don't know about the outside world, right?
We've come this far. We can't turn back now.
Kay, do you need a suit or are you good? I don't even think one'll fit you.
Let's go outside.
Okay.
There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
That is true. Okay, I wonder if it'll look the same as before. Probably, right?
All right.
I'm thinking so. No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room. Alright, is everyone gonna have a funky voice from being in the suit? As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes, waiting for the process to finish. No one's saying a thing, huh? Well, I guess. Like, what would you say? At last it did, and we heard the door begin to open. Okay. It's gonna be okay, right, guys? Right? Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. Okay, what's out here? This is important. It's the same. It's the exact same. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before. In another timeline. I wonder if Fi remembers too. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visor of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long moments, we just stood there, astonished. Oh, everyone's
Where the
probably
hell are we?
speechless. Yeah, I bet.
The desert, I guess?
Listen, you guys have seen the desert before. You should know. 10 also.
I figured that out. Which one?
Yeah, they think it's a desert. I'm not so sure, guys. Am I wrong for wondering about this?
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is.
You do?
Hmm?
How do you know that?
Look at the moon.
Oh, okay, maybe we can tell by that. That's a good thought, actually. You can sometimes tell.
It's red, right?
Right? Yeah, the
That
eclipse.
means today's the total lunar eclipse.
True.
So?
That is a good point.
Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on December 31st, 2028.
Are we sure it's this one, though? Here's the thing. We already have the evidence of cold sleep happening and stuff. Are we sure it's this one?
So,
Just saying.
Wait a minute.
I don't like that this music is really fucking sinister in the back. It's like a horror game now. I don't like that.
Let me get this straight.
Something's gonna happen.
Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
My dear, I think you guys were sleeping way longer than that. Just because Tenmyoji is old and you are not.
I think so.
Oh boy, wait till they find out. Uh-oh. Wherever we were must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. And the stars. The sky was full of them, more stars than I'd ever seen in my life. I could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive, much bigger, in fact, than I remember it being. Uh-oh. It can only get so big when you look at it from Earth, though, even if it's closest ever due to the eclipses, right? Then, as I watched, a black spot began to move across the surface. It was hard to see details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. Huh? What's that eclipsing it then? Wait, if it's the moon, there shouldn't be anything. What's that?
The moon.
Well, no.
The moon's shadow, actually.
Huh? The moon's shadow? Wait a minute, is that right? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet.
What do you know?
I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation.
About what?
He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too.
Okay, but what secret do you have?
And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me.
Okay.
Just so I could see her.
Oh my gosh.
Such an idiot.
Oh, poor guy. Wait, but what do you know about... That's not right. There shouldn't be something eclipsing the front of the moon, should there?
So, that being the case...
There's nothing in the middle to eclipse it from the Earth and the moon.
Might as well start with this.
With what? Where are
Remember
we?
what I said before?
What you said before about...
That up there is the moon's shadow.
Right. What the hell are you saying?
Think about it.
I am thinking, and that doesn't sound right at all.
If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, listen, I'm not an astronomist, but I do like the moon, and the moon phases, and the constellations, and I'm telling you that there's nothing in between. If the moon's shadow is shadowing whatever this is, like this, there's a possibility that that's Earth. Is it?
That's Earth.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, we're on the fucking moon? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
We're on the moon. We really are.
It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse.
Uh-uh.
Then again, this isn't a lunar eclipse.
It's not.
It's a solar eclipse.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
Oh my gosh. What? No. No way. If that's the Earth, where the hell are we? This
The moon, of course.
Why are you so nonchalant? Wait a minute. I guess because he knew. But that's not just something you're nonchalant about. No.
This is the lunar surface.
We were put on the goddamn moon?
We were just inside a moon base.
Oh my god. Well, keep in mind, this is the very far future.
No way.
Holy crap.
No.
I had
You gotta be lying.
I had a small inkling, but I really did not think that was actually it.
How do you expect us to believe that?
Oh no.
This can't be the moon.
Yeah,
It's really hard to believe, isn't it?
that's pretty ridiculous.
Why is the Earth that fucked up that it looks like that too? Like that's not good.
Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity?
Wait a minute, whoa, stop. Wait a minute, that does explain something. Every time Fi took a jump, I was like, damn girl, what the fuck, are you Spider-Man or some shit? Stop. Like, of course they would have to have gravity put in the moon base, but what if it's still altered enough that they could all be just jumping around like fucking Spider-Man in there?
The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity.
Yes.
So what's this?
Listen, is that it? She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See?
Okay, so that dropped too?
That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Uh-oh, Luna, tell us. You know. Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way.
Oh no.
I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth.
Yeah, of course. You know everything.
Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but...
Oh, is she gonna say? Because they don't know in this route.
Excuse me?
Oh, well, maybe this is not the best time to bust this out, but we're gonna.
Please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6.
Then
Then we gave you the Accelavir, which cured you.
Uh-oh.
The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though.
She could...
Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
It's actually the moon's gravity, but we don't perceive it that way because of what Radical 6 is doing to... Oh, my God.
What symptoms?
Oh, sorry, I just clacked my pen. I'm sorry.
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed
my
by
God.
the root of 1/6.
Oh, my God. It all makes sense, and that's why they had to put us here. Think about it. The jumping... Akane's voice, even the announcer's voice, is awful slow, and I can't help but wonder if that's also that perception. Oh my goodness. So it looks normal to all of them because all of them are infected. So to Luna, it probably doesn't look normal.
It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed.
But because she's an android / golem, she can handle it. She can adapt. Oh my God. Dude.
Every one of us has been infected.
Even you, Luna, but not you.
In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed.
I mean, she's a robot, so they could just program her to process it at a lower speed so she could be the same as everybody else as well.
If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408.
Okay, math is beyond me, but thank you for telling me.
That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed.
Wow, okay. That would account for all of Akane's voice being so slow, the announcer too, although Zero Jr. talked pretty quickly. But that could also be altered for their perception.
As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's.
Yes, yes.
The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration.
Uh-huh.
Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases.
Yes, yes.
I guess that's a little technical.
Well, but that's true.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters.
Okay.
It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6,
Yes.
which would be approximately 2.45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I used
Yeah, I got you.
The gravity constant is, well, a constant.
It is.
You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does. Oh my gosh. I can't. My head is swimming.
So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth.
I guarantee you this is why Phi could jump like Spider-Man.
That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6?
Oh
To
no.
them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2.
The whole timeline has been like altered. Like what we perceive has been altered.
But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Yeah, it's real. I got it.
Wait. You're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity?
Yep.
Are you sure you didn't notice anything?
I noticed it. It's got to be the jumping and everything. There's been a couple of times when things have acted strange.
Think back. Huh?
Yeah, girl, I know.
You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lounge.
Yep.
About how you felt weird.
There's been a couple of times when that's
My
happened.
body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Oh, sure. This was also said in this route, but it was so long ago that we probably didn't remember, hey? It seemed insane, but what Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well. There's been a couple times when people have acted very strong. Yes, the jumping. I knew something was off about this. That was immediately why I originally thought that she was one of the robots they were talking about, because that would make sense. Oh, God.
Wait,
Oh, no.
this is crazy.
It is.
That can't possibly be Earth out there.
Oh, God. Imagine what you would think
Look at it.
if it was
I've
you.
seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful.
Oh, no. How much time has passed? So much time has passed, probably, right? Since they were put in sleep. Oh,
That
dear.
thing is just red.
It is. That's a bad sign, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is 10 gonna be able to tell us about it? Probably.
Before we get into that, I
Uh-huh.
should probably tell you something.
What? Cause he was there, wasn't he? He was there on Earth when the pandemic was really ravaging up, because they both, him and Quark told us stories about it. So he's seen it.
This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028.
I knew it. It's not. Oh, he knows how long it's been and he's gonna drop it. It's been quite a while. I mean, what are Clover and Alice, in their 20s? Was Junpei also in his 20s at that point that we remember him? How old is he now? Probably like 40 years at least have passed.
Today is January 27th.
Okay. In 29?
No.
Oh no, it's not, is it? No, it's probably like 40 years.
Don't tell me. 30?
Oh no, they're worried about 1 year or 2. Oh no.
Still no.
Just tell them.
Just what year is this?
Oh no. 10?
It's 74. 2074.
It's like I said. That was more than I expected, actually. Well, I mean, when you when you think about it, it's not that far out, but still. Oh my God. What would you even do at this point? I mean, what can you even do? No. That's insane. That would mean we were abducted more than 45 years ago. Uh-huh.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me.
Is he gonna tell them who he is? I mean, that would probably seal the deal, wouldn't it? Well, at least for Clover and Alice anyway.
But it's the truth.
We know it's the truth. We know.
How can you be sure?
I mean, we know as the player, right? There's too much evidence.
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074.
Okay.
Solar eclipses are easy to predict.
Right.
We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time.
Okay, right.
That's just science.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
Oh, no.
That's a long story.
Is it?
About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world.
Oh, no. Okay, are we going into a long story? If we are, I'm going to stop it here. I didn't know he was actually going to go right in. I thought he was going to be like, it's a long story. Should I tell you? No, he's probably just going to go into it right now. Let's stop here because we're at 41 minutes. And in the next one, we will get Tenmyoji's long story about what happened to the Earth and why is it like that, and possibly explaining why we're here. I mean, we already know some reasons, but holy shit, guys, we're on the moon. The Earth is fucked. Let's hear more about that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I will see you soon for the next one. Toodaloo.